Please note that I do not own any of the rights to this movie or the music of the movie in this video. This video is for entertainment purposes only and is not intended to infringe on any copyrights. Most of the scenes have been muted and blurred. Oh yes, also, this video will contain spoilers for the movie I'm reacting to. If you have not seen the movie yet, rather do that first and then come back to this video. Away. Hello and welcome to another rendition, installment and episode of Jovi Reacts. Today I have something special. It is something I've watched before. It's a classic. If you're into like sci-fi, space, getting your mind blown kind of movies, this is definitely the one for you. This one is called Interstellar with our main man, Matthew McConaughey. I don't know what to say about this movie. I know that it's an old one. I don't know which year it came out in, but it's quite recent if you want to talk about years. But it came out, and when I watched it the first time, I was like, what is this? Almost had my mind blown, like Inception, kind of. It makes you think about life and how small you actually are in this world. And also makes you think about different dimensions and all that. But anyway, I don't want to give too much away for those of you that haven't watched the movie, but there will definitely be spoilers in this, so brace yourself. But it's a brilliant movie already, I'm going to tell you right straight off the bat. Brilliant movie, makes you think, and you know I like those kind of movies, the psychological thriller, psychological thinking, psychological crime, psychological space travel and dimensions and stuff, I don't know. But yeah, I don't want to waste any more time talking about this movie. This is a great movie already. I don't know what my rating's going to be. I haven't watched it in a while, so it's probably been about 3 or 4 years since the last time I watched this movie, or maybe 2 years since the last time I watched it. So yeah, let us jump straight into Interstellar with Matthew McConaughey. I think it's Christopher Nolan, the guy that did the Batman thing with Christian Bale. I think this is his movie. I should actually Google that. But yeah, let's jump right into this banger. It's almost a 3-hour long movie. So yeah, I'm gonna be here for a while, but let's jump right into it. Sorry man for talking so long. I'm just excited. So let's jump right into it. Yeah.
Well, my dad was a farmer. Like everybody else back then.
Dad? I thought you were the ghost.
Is it just me? Or does this girl not look like, I don't know if you guys watch Twilight, the green dress that is Twilight, but this girl looks just like Renesmee. Shout out to Renesmee.
Where the hell have you been, Loka?
Where you been, Loka?
The wheat had died. The blight came and we had to burn it. But mostly we had dust.
There must always be a cornfield involved. Crop circles and such, you know.
Take a leg. Bert, get a move on.
4 o'clock today, you and me in the barn, herbicide resistance 101. Check.
Is there...
What the heck did you do to my lander?
Wasn't me.
Let me guess. Was your ghost? No such thing as a ghost, dumbass.
Is that the young Timothy
see that.
Chalamet?
It's called...
Wait. I didn't realize that up until now.
Looking after our stuff.
He never really made a name up until recently, right? Or am I mistaken?
You have a good day at school.
Hold up.
Look, I now believe that girl is Renesmee. And I also believe that this is Timothée Chalamet.
All right, Murph, give me a second.
Find the gear, dumbass.
Grind it.
What'd you do, Murph?
She didn't do nothing.
Murphy's Law.
It just sucks that the name is Murphy as well.
What's going on, Murph?
Why did you and Mom name me after something that's bad? Murphy's Law.
I would ask the exact same question, Murphy. I mean, if you're listening, I don't think I can play the music, but if you know this movie, you know that this is an iconic song. I think it's called Time by Hans Zimmerman. Hans Zimmerman. Imagine your first driving lessons in the cornfield. Just having fun. I would have stopped without saying Dad, because
I guess that answers the elephant.
So he basically hacked the system.
Over 10 years?
Wait, this thing was flying for 10 years.
What are you gonna do with it?
I'm gonna give it something socially responsible to do.
It wasn't hurting
don't know if that is the right mindset to have.
Little late, Coop.
Yeah, we had a flat.
So, we got.
I recently watched a movie with this man. With him and Kaylee Cuoco. Good one. You should watch that one as well. Forget the name.
Well, they don't really have the resources.
I still pay my taxes. And where's that money go? There's no more armies.
I'm not sure I see what you're getting at.
Are you telling me it takes 2 numbers to measure your own ass, but only 1 to measure my son's future?
Murph is a great kid. She's really bright, but she's been having a little trouble lately.
Yeah, that's one of my old textbooks.
Corrected versions.
Explaining how the Apollo missions were fake to bankrupt the Soviet Union.
Faked. It's a conspiracy, I tell you.
And if we don't want a repeat of the excess and wastefulness of the 20th century, then we need to teach our kids about this planet.
Do you say repeat or repeat? Let me know in the comments.
Afterwards, then she'd have been the one sitting there listening to this instead of me, which would have been a good thing because she was always the calmer one.
She believes the Earth is flat as well.
Murph got into a fistfight with several of her classmates over this Apollo nonsense.
She's going through a bit of a baseball phase. Her favorite team's playing. There's gonna be candy and soda. I think I'll take her to that. I got you suspended.
What?
Rebuild went haywire.
Just reset the controllers.
I did that. Now you should come take a look.
What? They all just pulling up. They were just pulling up to the house. The machines.
Peeling off the fields and heading over.
They grew minds of their own.
Interfering with the compass.
That's what happened here.
Magnetism.
If you know, you know. That's all I'm saying.
In case the ghost is trying to communicate. I'm trying Morse.
Morse. I just don't think your bookshelf's trying to talk to you.
Set every compass clock in GPS to offset for the anomaly.
I hear your meeting at the school didn't go so well.
That meeting at the school was, I don't know, a huge conspiracy in itself.
And Tom will do just fine. You're the one who doesn't belong.
At our place in the stars.
Very unique voice, no? Oh, Matthew.
You didn't expect this jerk that was giving you this food.
I'll tell you, this happened about 1:30 when that thing came off the top of the canyon.
It's quite how they do it, like documentary style, with these interview inserts in between.
Popcorn at a ball game is unnatural.
I like our farm.
I'll be great at it.
That's a massive sandstorm, eh? Dust storm, sandstorm, or...
Alright, Tom, Murph. Yeah. Check.
It's good that he's checking up on them. Like, I don't remember which year this is set in. Is it set like in the future or something? Because the world is different. The world is young. How does your wooden house withstand that? Is this like some radioactive dust? Does it make you sick? You need to read this, he needs to read it. Yo. Yeah, I'll try and figure this thing out, man.
It's not a ghost. It's gravity.
Want to clean that up? When you're finished.
How is it
praying to
gravity? In perfect lines while the wind is blowing. He's consumed. This is what he loves.
Binary. Thick is 1, thin is 0. Coordinates.
Oh,
I can't miss this. Come on.
Grandpa will be back in a couple hours, Murph.
And that is why I can't take you.
yeah, it's true. He's just trying to protect her.
Murph?
Murph is in that van, man.
Grandpa will be...
Oh!
Hey! What are you doing?
Apparently, Matthew McConaughey is a professor. He teaches how to get your script from the writing stage to the screen. I don't know at which university though, but he's a professor. And that's what he professes.
Didn't you bring the bolt cutters?
Murphy? This must be Area 52.
Step away from the fence!
Don't you. Not...
Anyone that knows me would know. I love me a conspiracy theory. I love me a moon story. I love me a lizard people story. But I don't know what NORAD is.
NORAD stands for the North American Aerospace Defense Command.
They're old and their control units are unpredictable.
It's what the government could
I wonder if this is the first time she worked with Christopher Nolan or Anne Hathaway, Shakespeare's wife.
Your daughter is fine. Bright kid. Must have a very smart mother.
Just let us back up from your fence and we'll be on our way.
That can't happen anymore. You know too much already, my man.
I don't know anything about you. I don't know anything about this place.
And the plot twists.
Dad!
Explain to me how you found this facility.
Kind of an accident.
You're sitting in the best kept secret in the world.
So this must be Area 52.
Please.
Has to be.
Go. We learned these coordinates from an anomaly. I hesitate to term it supernatural, but it definitely wasn't scientific.
You see, when you tell the truth and people don't believe you, what's the use trying to fight for the truth? You're gonna think this man's insane.
Like that we're getting out of here? And I don't mean in the trunk of some car.
Don't you know who we are, Coop?
You're the Illuminati.
We're NASA.
Same NASA you flew for.
Definitely, once again, this is now just cementing it. They are definitely in Area 52 at the moment.
I heard they shut you down, sir, for refusing to drop bombs from the stratosphere on the starving people.
Because public opinion wouldn't allow spending on space exploration. Now there's just corn.
It's corn!
The corn will die.
We'll find a way, Professor. We always have.
Something's wrong with the Earth. I think that the Earth is dying somehow.
The last people to starve will be the first to suffocate.
Mirko was feeling a little tired and was wondering if she could take a nap in my office.
We're not meant to save the world. We're meant to leave it.
Listen to what Michael Caine is saying here, okay? Very important. That should have been our job from day one as a species, as a race.
Our final expedition.
We can't be on this
You sent
rock
people
forever.
out there looking for a new home?
The Lazarus missions.
Well, that sounds cheerful.
Lazarus came back from the dead.
Sure, but he had to die in the first place. There's not a planet in our solar
Wait, can we
system
just
that can
pause here?
sustain life.
Think of it this way, right? This is just a thought. And this, I must say, my good friend Jovi, he made me think about this. What if we, as a species, as a race, we are the ones to become aliens? Just think about it. Just think about it. We are the ones who need to go to different planets. Learn how to survive, learn how to adapt on these planets, right? Create life. Earth will always be home. But I can't explain it in the way he explained it, but it's like, we're going to have to go out and colonize the universe. And in 2,000-3,000 years, should the Earth still be alive, we come back and then the Earth people will think, look at these aliens. But in that aspect, yes, we are. We would be aliens because most of us will be born on this other planet and be different. You know, an alien to Earth, even though you're still human in some way. But your body will definitely be different. Different gravities, different densities of air. I don't know. I'm not Neil deGrasse Tyson, but and this movie basically sparked that whole conversation. But anyway, let's get back to it.
Cooper, I can't tell you any more unless you agree to pilot this craft. But something sent you here. They chose you.
Well, who's they?
It's a good question. I think it's the lizard people.
How long would I be gone?
Hard to know.
I've got kids, Professor.
Get out there and save them.
Is this man really like blackmailing him like that way? Guilt tripping him to do this thing?
Hit a wormhole.
It appeared 48 years ago.
Another galaxy.
Someone placed it there.
Anne Hathaway's pretty, eh? Wow. No wonder Shakespeare fell in love with her.
They've put potentially habitable worlds right within our reach.
We sent people into it 10 years ago. led by the remarkable Dr. Mann.
Their mission was to assess their world, and if it showed potential, then they could send out a signal, bed down for the long nap, wait to be rescued.
Hence the bravery. It's like sending people on a blind mission, you know? You can't really assure them that they'll come back.
Did you notice anything strange about the launch chamber?
No, I didn't notice. Tell us what it is, Michael Caine.
Well, this entire facility is a centrifuge.
That harnessing gravity was real.
Harnessing gravity. Wait, Michael Caine.
Over 5,000 fertilized eggs, weighing in at just under 900 kilos.
That's why Plan A is a lot more fun.
This is what I was saying. They can't assure you, they can't give you a definite.
By the time you return, I would have solved the problem of gravity.
Look, I would trust Michael Caine. I would trust him. It's difficult. It's difficult being a parent in this situation. Because I'm sure he took the opportunity to go and save the world.
This world was never enough for you, was it, Coop? Don't trust the right thing done for the wrong reason.
This world's a treasure, Donald. It's been telling us to leave for a while now.
You see, that's once again the conversation I had with my friend Jovi. We were supposed to leave here probably 1,000 years ago. Probably. Should have.
Gotta make things right with Murph. Without making promises you don't know you can keep.
He's gonna have to be honest with Murph and tell her the truth. Look, I might not be able to come back soon. I might not come back at all.
You have to talk to me, Murph. We have memories for our kids.
Wow, that's deep.
But you're a parent. You're the ghost of your children's future.
He said ghosts didn't exist.
She's using his words against him.
Murph, they chose me. You saw it. You're the one who led me to it.
You know, I kind of feel bad because he's making her feel like it's her fault that he's going. You know? I feel bad for Murph.
I figured out the message. You know what it is?
Murphy.
Stay. Why? You're not listening! It says stay! When?
50, 60 years or so? What would you do in this situation if you were him, if you were Cooper? What would you do? Would you just, you know, do the thing? Or would you stay with your children? You have to weigh the options, the pros and cons here. One is save the world. One is die with your family.
Time will run differently for us.
And by the time I get back, we might even be the same age.
How's this comforting knowing that she's going to be the age of her father when he comes back?
You have no idea when you're coming back. No idea. Oh!
Don't make me leave like this. Come on, Murph. Don't make me leave like this, Murph. I love you forever, and I'm coming back.
Don't make me leave like this, Murph. Man, she's making him leave like this. Oh, Tomo!
Hey, can I use your truck while you're gone?
I mean, your truck.
Guys, this is just a misrepresentation of Earth. If you didn't know, Earth is flat. No, Earth is flat. If you didn't know, it's like a saucer, a plate.
And that's why the Earth is flat.
Ah, they did it perfectly because there's no sound. There's no air in space for sound to travel. So they did it perfectly. We weren't supposed to hear that.
Hey, Tars, what's your honesty parameter? 90%.
What's quite is they have this robot that can basically guide them and all of that. So it's not, you know, a manual thing. It probably is manual to a certain extent, but it's good to have a robot with a personality, I guess.
I am not a lizard.
Every moment is so tense. I don't think I'd survive in space. I'd feel like, the smallest problem would be the biggest problem. This robot, I must say, Tars, he's extremely silent. Wonder who made him? That's what Michael Caine probably, no? They probably don't feel the force of them spinning. But it's supposed to give him gravity, I think.
Romley? Hey, you okay?
Yeah.
You alright?
Yeah, I just need a minute.
Might be in the
Don't throw up in your soup, man.
Hey, Brian?
Okay, so it's gonna take them about 2 years to get to Saturn, where this wormhole is, right? That they need to go into to go to this other universe, or this other place with planets that are inhabitable.
Perfect planet. We are not going to find another one like her.
Look, it must be a long journey. 2 years in space, you're not seeing anything. You basically just had to try and survive for 2 years. fixing, making sure there's enough oxygen, making sure there's enough food, water. And then when you get to wherever you're getting to, you have to do all of that again from scratch.
Guitars? Let's go with that trajectory one more time.
I would really like to get to know an android like that. If androids were like this, I wouldn't mind, you know, having one as a friend.
He wanted me to bring it to your brother. He sent you a message.
This girl must make up her mind. Does she want to have the message? Or does she want to be quiet? Life is too short to be quiet nowadays. It's too short.
Murph is a bright
How much
spot.
time are you wasting on being angry?
Maybe.
Already making fools of her teachers. So maybe she should come and make a fool out of you.
Maybe she should. I don't think as a species, as people, we understand the distances between our planets. And imagine you're traveling for 2 years. I was telling my sister the other day that 19 hours on a bus is long. 2 years in a confined space. In the middle, literally in the middle of nowhere. Would you be able to survive that? I don't think I would. Yo, take me to the moon. Yeah, that's like, isn't that like a month or so, or a week or so? I don't know.
But I'm sorry, Coop. I asked Murph to say hi, but she's as stubborn as her old man.
Millimeters of aluminum, that's it, and then nothing. Out
Yes.
there for millions of miles. Won't kill us in seconds.
Also, this guy can let that go. You know, I'm talking about there on the side. Let it go, man. Out here looking like what's his name from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air? Jeffrey?
Guys, looks like we'll be approaching the wormhole in about 3 hours.
My thing is, what kind of strain will the spacecraft or whatever the space station take going through this wormhole?
There, that's it. That's the wormhole.
Rom needs to get rid of the hair on the side of his head.
So you can take a shortcut through a higher dimension.
Okay, I understand that, Neil deGrasse Tyson.
To show. But who put it there? Who do we have to thank?
Remember that Windows screensaver, like on Windows 95?
Hey, check to this, Doyle.
Black hole. It looks like this. Are they going in? This is when the sphincter is making that. It's making like a. It's like you're just sitting awaiting your death. Yeah, just let it go. Let it do its thing. Okay, it seems like it's back to normal now.
What was that?
How much she know? She just got there.
First handshake.
First handshake. So, if I'm not mistaken, from what they're saying, wormholes can't just appear like a black hole. Like, I know when like a star dies, implodes on itself, and it creates like a black hole. Some stars, I don't know. So wormholes just can't.
Landing there takes us dangerously close, and a black hole that big has a huge gravitational pull.
The gravity on that planet will slow our clock compared to Earth's drastically.
Oh,
I bet.
Well, every hour we spend on that planet will be 7 years back on
7
Earth.
years?
You can't just think about your family. Now you have to think bigger than that, all right? That's why there's a plan B.
So we clearly see where his mind is at. Rom needs to let go. This hairstyle. There's not gonna be time for monkey business. It's not a Mickey Mouse operation. This is the real deal.
Make sure we stay in range of Miller's planet. You got it?
I wouldn't leave you behind, Dr. Brand.
That's the humor. 75%.
Romley, are you reading these forces?
Unbelievable.
That's what the black hole looks like. I would be crying blood. They just need to trust this man. This man has been doing this before TARS was even invented. Look, he's using his skills as a pilot. I get that. But everyone else was not a pilot in that ship. I can only say one thing. They are changing through their underwear really quickly. That's point in time. Oh, this is that scene with that TikTok now. I think like every click is like, I don't know, an hour or something, or a day.
This way.
Oh, TARS is waterproof.
130% Earth gravity.
130% Earth gravity. So it's like 0.3 G's extra. They're wasting too much time.
Where's the mountains?
Those are not mountains, girl.
The waves.
So that must mean there's one coming for them, right? Oh, the music's incredible. Okay, just get back. Isn't that quiet? Ah. Oh. They're gonna have to surf it. They're gonna have to surf it now. Surfboard.
Surfboard.
Me. I'm dead. I'm dead. That time. Hey.
Too waterlogged. Let it drain.
I told you to leave me.
And I told you!
I was trying to do the right thing.
I shame. Yo, but the acting is real in this thing. Let's say that straight off the bat. Acting is real because your life is really, it's like their lives are really at stake. If you know what I mean. It's like really, really, I need to do something in order to survive here. So the acting is intense. Worst thing is they can't even speak to Rom.
Any possibility?
Because the radios are being sucked in by the black hole.
We can maybe, I don't know, jump in.
Just can't. Right? The only thing that can move across dimensions like time is gravity.
So time and gravity go hand in hand.
Time might be another physical dimension. To them,
Who is this they that they speak of? Ooh, it must be lizard people.
I am not a lizard.
How long for the engine's case? A minute or two.
By now it must be.
It's 23 years, 4 months, 8 days.
23 years they've been gone. 23 years. Can we just go back to that? That's almost Mandela. I shame Matthew McConaughey. I shame. They replaced Timothy Chalamet with a Rob Lowe lookalike. Yo, imagine coming back from what seemed like a few hours. It was what, 23 years? So it must have been about just over 3 hours. And you come back to catch up to all of these messages. Is this Merv?
And it's a special one because you once told me that when you came back we might be the same age. And today I'm the age
Now
you
she's
were
his
when you
age.
left.
Hyena, man. Yay! I shame it's his baby girl. It's his baby girl. He would. His heart is breaking. I can hear it. Sounds like Stone Cold's entrance.
Tars kept the endurance right where we needed.
Isn't this like a Shakespearean poem? Once again, feeding into the conspiracy that Anne Hathaway has been alive all these years, and she just kept the name. Like Anne Hathaway, Shakespeare's wife, Anne Hathaway. Not this one. But the conspiracy is that they are the same person. Read into that what you willst.
I really believe Edmonds is the better prospect.
So she is in love with Edmund, Dr. Edmund.
Some evidence, some
So she's trying to go back to where he
a
is,
higher dimension that we
I guess.
can't consciously perceive. Maybe we should trust that, even if we can't understand it yet. The tiniest possibility of seeing Wolf again excites me.
Well, remember you have lives in your hands here. With this decision that you're making, those lives would cease to exist, expire, perish. What happened to this family? We'll never know, like, after he left.
Unless you're punishing
We'll
me
never really know.
for screwing up on Millie. You might have to decide between seeing your children again
And the future of the human race. I trust you'll be as objective then.
No one likes the attitude Anne Hathaway. I wonder if she's going to send a message to relay that Dr. Bran has ceased to exist, expired, perished.
I lied, Murph.
Lied about what, man? She'll never know
Dr.
now,
Brand,
and I
I'm
think it's
sorry
best
to
that she
tell you
doesn't
your
know.
father died today.
Frozen cloud.
The clouds are made out of ice. Oh, that flag looks like it's seen better days. So, we can only imagine how long he's been there. If he was there 10 years prior to them leaving, right? And they were away for 23 years. That's now 33 years already. But now we don't know how fast time moves on this planet. So we don't know how old this guy is. I shame Dr. Man. Probably hasn't seen a human in about 50 years. Could be.
Just how good it can be to see another face.
You have literally raised me from the dead.
Lazarus. Oh no, this is the news of the news. The tidings. Yeah, here's the moment of truth we all want to hear. What you know, Brand, we all need to know. So tell us, Anne Hathaway, Shakespeare's wife.
I just have to know.
Hey, Matthew. You know what? Matthew can act. There's one thing. He's been acting this movie.
Amelia, your father solved his equation before I even left. If we see beyond the horizon, we can't cope. There's some things that aren't meant to be known.
Yeah, but I mean, he should have at least told them, listen, guys, there's no chance of coming back if this is done. You know? Hey.
He was prepared to destroy his own humanity in order to save the species. He made an incredible sacrifice.
No.
He didn't make a sacrifice. He sacrificed other people.
We are the future.
Oh.
My dad thought I called it a ghost because I was scared of it. I called it a ghost because it felt like a person.
Your ancestors.
Cars. 72 hours, yeah?
Roger that, Cooper.
This world was covered in lava first and then just instantly froze.
What makes us human? It's not to be taken lightly.
Dr. Man. Yeah, I'm glad that you made it back to the room. Because she has a lot to figure out now. Too much, actually.
It's bad. They cannot stay here.
Oh no, but you know what's gonna happen now? Tommy's gonna come home, see this shenanigans happening at home, and he's gonna catch a fit. Because Tommy seems to have just given up as well. Oh, Timothée Chalamet. What you do that for?
No.
So he was actually the villain all this time.
I tried to do my duty, Cooper.
Such a weak attack. Yes. 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 So weak. Come on now, Matt Damon.
Just save your family. Dad's not coming back. He never was coming back.
His dad couldn't do it.
Dad didn't even try!
Nobody's going with you.
You're gonna wait for your next kid to die.
Jesse died, now Coop is about to die. And meanwhile, these two are just rolling in the ice. So weak. Everything was so weak. The disarming of this device, the taking of the transponder, you know, the attacks. It's like this guy's addicted to the survival instinct. He just wants to bring that out to people.
Do you see your children?
This is sick. Ah, Matt Damon, why are you doing this, man? I can't believe you've done this.
I can't believe you've done this.
Yeah, this is where you need to find the transponder. Come on. Yo, I feel like he's scrolling too slowly. Oh. Oh, God, come on. Oh. Oh, no. Is this their ship? Yo, he has a nerve. He has a nerve taking their ship.
If he takes control of that ship, we're dead.
Do not attempt docking. Please respond.
This bra's gonna attempt to dock when he doesn't know how the procedure. Oh, the tensions. Oh, you skew, man. If he gets it right, it's gone. It's over. Dr. Man can't. Okay, he doesn't know that. Dr. Man can't hear a damn thing they're saying. No warnings, nothing.
This is about all mankind. There is a moment.
That's exactly what I thought was going to happen. I hope it's only one section and they can still retrieve what they can retrieve. He's going to try and attach, obviously. That's all he can do. Yo, imagine if you think like this on your feet. You have to think like, yo, we just have to match the spin and we can Yo, the music is intenser, so yo. Ding, 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 ding. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Woo. Oh, space is amazing. All these things are happening in space. Doesn't it make you feel small? It makes me feel like, yo, any day could be the last. Because anything can happen out there. Anything.
Lander 1.
That's as much as it can do.
On my mark.
3, 2, 1.
Goodbye, Tars.
Goodbye, Dr. Brent.
Prepare to detach.
What? No! No! Cooper!
3.
She didn't have to do this by herself. But if you think of it, they've been together for over 100 years. If you think of it. You just ejected in a black hole.
Yeah. That sounded naughty.
He knows exactly where he is right now. And if you didn't know, he's behind the bookshelf. It's Renesmee. He remembers that day like it was yesterday. I remember it like it was 2 hours ago.
No.
So he just basically has to get to the time of now. Like the present. Because right now he's in the past. He needs to find a way to get to this time. Behind the bookshelf.
Don't let me leave, Murph.
Don't make me leave like this, Murph. Come on, Murphy. Come on, Murphy. Figure it out, man. All these years. What's he gonna do with that, what they say, tire iron? What's he gonna do with that tire iron? Wipe this whole equation off, it doesn't mean a damn thing anymore. Wipe it off, wipe it off.
Did it work? I think it might have.
Well, we'll find out in the next 50 to 60,000 years. Oh, I see this moment. The first handshake. Yo, is he floating past Saturn only now? I hope he's in some sort of vessel.
The Rangers found you with only minutes left in your oxygen supply.
Where am I?
Cooper Station.
Cooper Station. What nice you to name it after me. What?
Well, the station isn't
It's
named
not
after
after
you,
you, my
sir.
man.
It's named after your daughter.
I shame Murphy.
People didn't.
Isn't this nice?
That I was doing it all.
That's probably like 70 something years that he's been missing. 74 years. Or something, or more. Hey. Brandy's still alive then. He's gonna take the journey again.
Settling in for the long nap.
I think she's gonna wanna live a bit first. Oh, she built the place? Yep, definitely directed by Christopher Nolan. Well, there we go, and there we have it, guys. That was Interstellar. A movie that makes you think about you. I don't even know what to say about it because it's that good. It really makes you think how, it makes you think how small you actually are in this universe. You know, there's things that we really don't know, and we think that we know it all. But a brilliant movie. I recommend that you watch this as soon as you can. For this one, I'm not going to give it a three tier rating because I've already watched the movie. I'm just going to give it the overall rating. But once again, a great movie. And Matthew McConaughey did the things. He did exactly what he was supposed to do, and Hathaway as well. Great. But yeah, anyway, overall rating, this movie gets straight up a 8.5. It's really one to make you think. It's gonna make you feel like, wow, are we doing this human thing wrong? were we supposed to do something else instead of, you know, because what we're doing now is we're just working with someone else, trying to, I don't know, trying to love. Are you really loving? Yeah, it shows that our main goal should have been leaving this planet. Because also, if you think of it, if you leave this planet, the planet will thrive. You know, there wouldn't be humans to come and destroy it. Or the less humans that's on this planet, the better. But yeah, just my thoughts. Whether you agree or don't agree, it's up to you. Your opinion is your opinion. But let me know what you think in the comments, man. Let me know what you think about this movie if you have watched it before. I think that it's really it's a mind game kind of move that's happening here. So yeah, right up my alley. But anyway, guys, thank you so much once again for spending the time with me. Go watch this movie as soon as you can. Also, I want to thank you for the views on the previous one I did, the previous reaction. It was taken down for copyright thing, but I re-uploaded it, so you should find it there. Please go show some love. But yeah, this one, really good movie. I don't know what to say. I'm just gonna think about what I just watched. Oh, wow. But thank you so much once again. If you haven't yet, please like and subscribe this video, and subscribe to this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit the notification bell to let you know when I will upload again. It's normally on a Friday, sometimes at 2, I see nowadays, but sometimes maybe at 2:30. So just check around about there. But thanks once again for spending the time with me and sharing it with me and watching this movie with me. It was great. I can't wait to see you guys next time.